Happy learning students. In this video, discuss about on keys in DBMS. First of all, why we need a key. Here some reasons for using SQL key in DBMS system. First one is keys help you to identify any row of data in a table. In a real-world application, a table could maintain thousands of records. Moreover, the records would be duplicated. The keys ensure that you can uniquely identify the table record dispute the challenge. Second one is allows you to establish a relationship between and identify the relation between the tables. Third one is help you to enforce identity and integrity in the relationship. Next topic is types of keys in DBMS. There are mainly 7 different types of keys in DBMS and each key has its different functionality. First key is super key. A super key is a group of single or multiple keys which identify rows in a table. Next key, primary key. Primary key is a column or group of columns in a table that uniquely identify every row in that table. Next key is candidate key. Candidate key is a set of attributes that uniquely identify tuples in a table. Candidate key is a super key with no repeated attributes. Next key is alternate key. Alternate key is a column or group of columns in a table that uniquely identify every row in that table. Foreign key. Foreign key is a column that creates a relationship between two tables. The purpose of foreign keys is to maintain data integrity and allow navigations between two different instances of an entity. Next key is compound key. Compound key has 2 or more attributes that allow you to uniquely recognize a specific record. It is possible to each column may not be unique by itself within the database. Next is composite key, an artificial key which aims to uniquely identify each record is called surrogate key. These kind of keys are unique because they are created when you don't have any natural primary key. Next one is surrogate key, an artificial key which aims to uniquely identify each record is called surrogate key. This kind of key is unique because they are created when do not have any natural or primary key. First of all, what is the super key? A super key is a group of single or multiple keys in which identify rows in a table. A super key may have additional attributes that are not needed for unique identification. For example, the employee table, the employee SSN number and employee number and employee name. It contains 3 records. In the above table, the employee SSN and employee number names are the super keys. Next is, what is the primary key? Primary key is a column or group of columns in that table that uniquely identify every row in that table. The primary key cannot be duplicated, meaning the same value cannot appear more than once in the table. A table cannot have more than one primary key. Rules for defining primary key. Two rows cannot have same primary key value. Next is it must for every row that have primary key value. The primary key field cannot be null. The primary key column can never to modified or updated if any foreign key refers to the primary key. These four rules applied for primary key. For this example, student I code student ID is a primary key for the student table. Next, what is the alternate key? The alternate key is a column or group of columns in a table that uniquely identify every row in that table. A table and have multiple choice for primary key, but only one can be set a primary key value. All the keys which are not primary key, that are all alternate key. Example, in the student table, student ID, the roll number, email are qualified from to become a primary key. But since student ID is the primary key, the roll number, the email becomes an alternate key. Next is candidate key. Candidate key is a set of attributes that uniquely identify tuples in a table. Candidate key is a super key with no repeated attributes. The primary key should be selected from the candidate key. Every table must have at least a single candidate key. A table can have multiple candidates keys but only one single primary key. The properties of primary key, it must contain unique values. Next, candidate key may have multiple attributes. Next, the must not contain null values. It should contain minimum fields to ensure uniqueness. Last one is uniquely identify the each record in a table. For this example, the given table, the student table, student ID, roll number and email are the candidate key which help to uniquely identify the student in the table. Next key is foreign key. Foreign key is a column that creates a relationship between two tables. The purpose of foreign key is to maintain data integrity and allow navigation between two different instances of an entity. It acts on cross-reference between two tables as a reference as the primary key of another table. Example, the department table contain department code and department name. Now another one table is teacher ID for the father name and first name and last name. In the key, the DBMS example, we have two tables, teach and department in a school. However, is no way to see which search work in which department. In this table, adding a foreign key in department code to teacher name, we can create a relationship between two tables. So the teacher ID, the department code, the first name and last name. This concept is also known as the referential integrity. Next one is compound key. Compound key has two or more attributes that allow you to uniquely recognize a specific record. It is possible that each column may not be unique by itself with the database. However, when combined with the other column or columns, the combinations of composite key become unique. The purpose of compound key is the database is to uniquely identify each record in a table. In a product table, the order number, product ID, product name, and quantity. In this example, the order number and product ID can be primary key as it does not uniquely identify the record. However, the compound key of order key and product ID would be used to as it uniquely identify the each record. The next key is composite key. Composite key is a combination of two or more columns that uniquely identify the rows in a table. The combinations of columns guarantees uniqueness through individually uniqueness is not guaranteed. Hence, they are combined to uniquely identify records in a table. The difference between compound and composite key is that any part of compound key can be foreign key, but composite key may or may be not a part of the foreign key. Next, what is the surrogate key? Surrogate key is an artificial key which aims to uniquely identify each record is called surrogate key. This kind of partial key in DBMS is unique because it created when you don't have any natural primary key. They do not lend any meaning to the data in the table. Surrogate key is usually an integer. So the surrogate key is a value generated right before the record is inserted into the table. Above given table shows shift timings that a different employee. In the example, the surrogate key is needed to uniquely identify each record. The surrogate keys in SQL are allowed when the no property has the parameter the primary value. In the table, when the primary key is too big or complicated, so the surrogate key is used. Next topic is difference between primary key and foreign key. Primary key. Primary key helps to uniquely identify the record in the table. Foreign key, it is a field in the table that is the primary key of another table. Primary key never accepts null values. Foreign key may accept multiple null values. Primary key is cluster indexed on data into the DBMS table or physically organized in the sequence of cluster index. Foreign key cannot automatically create an index, the cluster or non-cluster. However, you can manually create an index on foreign key. Primary key, you can have a single primary key in a table. Foreign key, you can have multiple foreign key in a table. Last one is summary of this video. A key is an SQL is an attribute or set of attributes which help to identify a row in a relations. The DBMS keys allows you to establish a relationship between and identify the relation of between tables. 7 types of DBMS keys are super, primary, candidate, alternate, foreign, compound, composite, and surrogate key. A super key is a group of single or multiple keys which identify rows in a table. A column or group of columns in a table which helps to as uniquely identify every row in that table is called primary key. All the keys are not primary key are called an alternate key. A super key with no repeated attributes is called candidate key. A compound key is a key which have many fields which allow you to unique recognize a specific record. A key which has multiple attributes to uniquely identify rows in a table is called composite key. An artificial key which aims to uniquely identify each record is called surrogate key. Primary key never accept null values while a foreign key multiple null values are accepted. Thank you, student.